played, and it's coming up next as we get ready to see title versus title.
Are you ready for this?
We have Steve Austin versus Goldberg.
This is gonna be epic.
Goldberg's a former world heavyweight champion in WCW and WWE. The former NFL defensive lineman is always hunting for new victims. An opponent must fear the spear. And remember that Goldberg's question is always, who's next?
Yeah, who's next up? Feel the spear. Well, in these head-to-head matchups, you got no one to rely on but yourself. And that's the way it should be. The greatest sports entertainment in the world. But all that aside, we have two titles on the line here.
Guys, I want to discuss Steve Austin for a moment. These men have such a deep-seated animosity for one another. How is he going to pick up the victory in this one?
This is a big-time matchup for him. Tonight, he finally has the chance to possibly put this thing to a close.
The disdain between these men is so apparent. Emotions are running wild in what is now a very frightening situation.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is not known as monikers like the toughest SOB and the bionic redneck for nothing. Austin can beat you down with his fists, leave an imprint of the sole of his boots on you, knock you silly with moves, and outlast anyone when it comes to fighting in that ring.
Yeah, Cole, if history has shown us anything, it's don't trust anyone. And that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the toughest superstar to ever lace a pair of boots and enter the squared circle.
We might be looking at a broken nose here. That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it.
We've talked about how tough Stone Cold Steve Austin is, but we also need to discuss his ability to fight or wrestle his way out of virtually any predicament. Austin has a unique skill set that combines brawling and technical skill for a form of attack that only Austin himself can control.
The reversal from Goldberg.
Austin with a reversal. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
The reversal from Goldberg.
Stone Cold with a counter.
And after all these years, the rattlesnake still manages to impress me.
Austin not in a good place right now.
Cole, you touched on this before. Steve Austin's ability to pummel an opponent so many different ways. But Austin's toughness is the foundation for everything. Austin's got a mean streak a mile long and a fuse that measures about an inch. When the fists start flying, watch out. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that. There is absolutely nothing like the pure energy that runs through a crowd when that glass breaks and Stone Cold Steve Austin makes his way to the ring. You just know someone's going to get their tail kicked. Goldberg sways the match his way here.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Steve Austin showing some expert prowess here. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. Whoa! Don't get up! Cole, being in this business more than 40 years, I can truly... Oh, a stunner! A Stone Cold stunner! There it is, the finisher.
Here we go for the win.
Think they got him.
What a kick out. Oh, he almost had him. What a battle.
Oh, my goodness. How is this not over?
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
No way!
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
Well, it's going to be tough for Goldberg to rebound from this one.
That's one of those personal WrestleMania